I have come across another Ritter chocolate bar mix, and it is this one. It is the Ritter Sport Mini Chocolate Mix. And looking at the selection here, you can see that there is lots of different colours inside of there, all different flavours. It's a push and pull up. So there inside you get the Ritter Mini. Now these are beautifully packaged, and I just love the care and attention that goes into the presentation. So what is number one? We've got this one here. So this is a butter biscuit. A lovely yellow, and it's cornflakes. Alpine milk chocolate. And it is hazelnuts. Look at that nice rich green colour. How luxurious that looks. Okay, it is marzipan. Marzipan, and it's in this nice rich red wrapper. Marzipan, but this one is a new one. And this one is Praline, or Praline, whichever way you pronounce it. So what we are going to do is we are going to taste every single one of these bad boys. And we are going to mark them out of 5 and see what we think. Okay, does that sound good? Well, stay tuned. Right, we're just going to go straight in for the first one, whatever that might be. They are all in different colours, so we don't have to go raking for one. So what is number one? We've got this one here. Let me just put this down. So this is a butter biscuit. I'm sure this one appeared in the last one as well. This tells us it is in fine cocoa cream, so this one sounds very sublime. So this is milk chocolate filled with a cocoa cream. Let's have a taste of this one. So I love how these are designed to open with ease. They just kind of slide open instead of trying to rip it open. So there inside you get that lovely distinctive 4 squares. Now if I remember rightly, this was designed by Ritter in the early 20th century, I think it was the 1930s, to fit inside of your pocket, and that's why it's this distinctive iconic square. I will do a bit of research on that just to verify it, but that's my recall of the last video that I done. And if you see there, that is really good quality chocolate. That sounds beautiful. You can hear it's a nice solid tap as well. Okay, there's your half. And I will have my half too. So ready to go for this. 1, 2, 3. That is stunning. Wow, that is the smoothest, creamiest, the most delicious milk chocolate. It slowly melts in the mouth. Slowly, it's got that silky smoothness that just kind of glides and slowly, slowly melts in the mouth. The biscuit middle, which is the butter biscuit, was perfect. The perfect crunch. It wasn't too much, it wasn't too thin. It was the perfect combination. I absolutely loved that one. I adored the butter biscuit. What about you? What did you think? I agree, and I'm glad you're on the same page as me. What are we going to give it? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yes, we are in agreement. That is the most perfect, adorable chocolate bar. I love that. It is my favourite. Ritter chocolate is massively underrated in my opinion. It is gorgeous luxury chocolate. We give a resounding 5 out of 5 for the butter biscuit. I'm so pleased that you agree. Shall we move on? Okay, let's pick out the next one, whatever that might be. Ready for this? And it's this one, a lovely yellow, and it's cornflakes. These look so luxury. I just love those little squares, the different colours that they have, that identifies the different flavours. This is milk chocolate with cornflakes. I'm sure I've had this one too. I'm sure this appeared in the crunchy mix. Let's open it up. See inside, you can see the bits of cornflakes. Isn't that lovely? Let's do the break test. Okay, yours. I'll just put it down there. You got it. Perfect. Well, let's go for this. I'll break mine into one chunk. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Again, delicious, delicious, delicious. I love it. I just love Ritter chocolate. It is just so smooth. Again, I keep gushing and saying the same things, but it's true. You agree with me, don't you? Let's do chunk number 2. Creaminess and crunch. They're the two key ingredients that I love, and chewiness of course, but that isn't chewy, it's just crunchy and just the most amazing chocolate fix that you could ever hope for. Okay, I loved it. Again, it appeared in the last selection, but what would you give that one, the cornflake one? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. You give it a 3. I definitely give it a 4. The reason I didn't give a 5 is just, my preference was more the butter biscuit because of the layer of biscuit was just perfect. That is not a moan or a gripe about the cornflakes, it was perfect, but I just love the butter biscuit. But you know what, it is still a respectable score, isn't it? 4 out of 5 is by no means a poor score at all. That was the cornflake one. Should we go for the next one? Let's see what is next. I think it's this blue one. Let's see what this one is. Alpine milk chocolate. Alpine milk chocolate. Cased in this pretty blue wrap. When it says Alpine, I'm gonna expect Praline, which is kind of like a hazelnut flavour. That's my expectation, but let's have a look at this. It just says Alpine milk chocolate on the back. Again, not too sure what that might taste like, but that's my guess. Shall we open it up? Let's do this. Now there's no bits on this one. It looks quite smooth, just like the first one, but I wonder what's inside of it, or if it's just a flavoured chocolate. Yeah, it just looks like a flavoured chocolate, but I'm expecting like a hazelnut. I'm going to give you yours. You got it. Perfect. Right. The suspense is killing me. So what does Alpine chocolate actually taste like? Well, see if my thoughts are correct. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And the second one. Wow, that was just adorable. It was milk chocolate, but again it was that slow melt in the mouth creaminess that just puts the world to rights for those few seconds. That's what I love about chocolate. You can be feeling absolutely awful, but as soon as you pop a really good chocolate bar in your mouth, all your problems just disappear for that moment in time, and that's what I love about it. It does release chemicals in the brain. It's a proven fact, and I do agree with it. But I wonder what the Alpine flavour was. To me, it was very creamy, very pleasant. I didn't get a massive hazelnut, nothing like that, but I just wonder what it was. Let's have a quick look to see if I can find out. So I've typed in the milk chocolate square, and this is what Gemini informs me. The Alpine milk variety is Ritter Sport's take on a luxurious creamy milk chocolate designed to evoke the high quality end sourced from the Alpine region. Taste notes: it is known for its exceptionally creamy and sweet profile. Agree. A special conching process, which is a technique of continuous mixing and warming chocolate, is used to develop characteristic notes of caramel with a hint of honey. That explains the creaminess. The texture is famously smooth and velvety, making it melt nicely in the mouth. It is richer and often creamier than a standard plain milk chocolate bar. Yep, it has got a hazelnut paste which gives a very subtle nutty richness and contributes to the smooth texture. However, it is not a hazelnut flavour bar. So there you go, I agree, it was just luxury in a square. Now what we're going to give that one, what's your thoughts before we rate it? Creamy, velvety, all of the things that I've said. Perfect. Shall we score that square? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. I knew it. I knew you would go for 5 as well. I could see that smile on your face when you were letting that melt in your mouth. Perfect, perfect. Do you know what? Ritter is possibly, in my opinion, the best chocolate I have tasted. Is it better than Cadbury's? It's a contender, it's a strong contender, and with the Galaxy bar, which I love. But let's go for the next square. Ready? And it is hazelnuts. Look at that nice rich green colour. How luxurious that looks. I just love these colours, man. They're just amazing. I'm a massive hazelnut fan, and I know that I'm gonna love this one. I just know it. Look at those hazelnuts, nice thick pieces of hazelnut. You can just see the luxury there. Your piece. You got it. Great stuff. Look at that. It's just amazing. And break that into 2 squares. Shall we pop this one? 1, 2, 3. Oh man, wow. Ready for number 2? Ready? 1, 2, 3. I could just keep on eating that one. Now to me, that was nice creamy Ritter chocolate with little pieces of hazelnut. They weren't massive, they were sizable chunks, but they were kind of layered inside of the chocolate. And you're crunching those hazelnuts, and I just love the taste of hazelnut and chocolate. It's my ultimate favourite. I absolutely adore it. Of course, anyone with a nut allergy would have to stay well clear of this one, but I adored it, and I can see that you enjoyed that one too. I think we've hit a winner today. These are absolutely off the scale quality and exceptional, amazing taste. My perfect. It's on par with Cadbury's Walnut Bar. Have you tried Cadbury's Walnut Bar? It is just big pieces of hazelnut. I love them. And again, perfect with Cadbury's chocolate. Crunch time. No pun intended, but what score would you give that one out of 5? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. I knew it. You absolutely adored that one too. That makes me so happy. Yeah, it's a resounding 5 out of 5 for me. Exceptional. I think this is the best Ritter compilation I've seen yet. Every flavour is just amazing. I can't big it up enough. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Shall we have a look to see what we have? This is exciting because they're getting better every single time. So it's this nice brown one now. Let's... Okay, that one's butter biscuit. biscuit. We've already tried a butter biscuit, so as much as I love it, we'll put it down and see if there's a different one we can get. It's this red one. And what is this one? Okay, it is Marzipan. Marzipan. And it's in this nice, rich red wrapper. Marzipan. I've just checked, these are all 16.67 grams of chocolate inside of each square. Ah, that's different. This is plain chocolate. Oh, dark chocolate. It smells richer and it's just got that bitterness, a bitter kind of scent to it. Let's break it up. And inside there you get that layer of marzipan. A marzipan, not sure how you pronounce it in your area. There you go. You got it, brilliant. Now let's break it into another square. Now I've got a confession, I'm not the greatest marzipan fan. I don't know what it is, I'm just not. And I'm also not a massive fan of dark chocolate unless it's on a biscuit. So my expectations are that this one might not be my favourite. But let's find out what we do think. What about yourself? Are you a fan? Take it or leave it. Okay, well let's see. It smells richer and it's just got that bitterness, a bitter kind of scent to it. Give it a pop. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm done. I don't even really want the second piece, because as you guessed it, it isn't my favourite. I'm so sorry. Now to me that is the disappointment of the box. I don't like anything about it. The chocolate is bitter. The marzipan is just got this overpowering taste, and yeah, I'm not a fan. I would give that, well, in fact, I'm jumping the gun. What did you think? You loved it? You loved it. I'm so pleased that you did. Yeah, so you loved the texture, you loved the, yes, I can give it that, you know, it was got a very nice, the marzipan's got a very nice soft centre, and when you break it with your teeth, it just kind of dissolves. I would say it fuses quite well together, but it's just not my taste, that's all. So the whole thing for me was a miss. Okay, crunch time. What rating would you give it out of 5? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Sorry, that's really mean score, but yeah, it just nothing about it. I wouldn't care if I never had it again. It is just not my type. But you give it a 3, which is quite good. That might actually explain why there's only 1 in. So normally we would get in 2 of each flavour, but for some reason there's only 1 of the marzipan. Maybe because it is such a dividing kind of taste and texture, that it's not one of their most popular flavours. However, of course it will have its fans, just I'm not one of them. Okay, should we try the last flavour? The very last one in the box. The other 2 that's in there are ones that we've already tasted. There is a cornflakes and an Alpine, but this one is a new one, and this one is a Praline, or Praline, whichever way you pronounce it. These are so easy to open, I love it. And we are back to milk chocolate, which is a big plus for me. I'm a big milk chocolate fan. It used to remind me of the name Praline. I remember as a kid, that's what I used to think it was, Praline flavour. And inside you can see there's a nice soft kind of flavoured chocolate filling. There we go. You ready? Any thoughts about this one before we pop it? Yeah, I'm expecting a little bit similar to the Alpine. It's going to have a very Swiss kind of style to it. A little bit nutty, a little bit sweet, and with honey, etc. Shall we give it a go? 1, 2, 3. And the second piece. I'm a big fan, you can tell, can't you? I'm done. Are you? I'll just give you a few more moments. You done? Okay. Okay, I loved it. What I did love about it was it had this nice truffly soft centre in the milk chocolate, and it just fused together, and I could taste hazelnut there. I could taste, other things. I'm not sure what Praline is. I'll have a look and find out in a second, but I thought it was the most delicious thing ever. Perfect fusion with the milk chocolate. What about yourself? You loved it. I knew it. I think we are both absolutely singing from the same hymn sheet today in every sense, apart from obviously the Marzipan one. What's the score? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we did it. We agree. Let's have a look at the Praline. I'm just interested what the flavours are. Tell me about the... Okay, so Gemini informs that Ritter Sport Praline flavour is one of the brand's most popular and enduring varieties, renowned for its creamy, nutty filling. So Praline bar is an indulgence focused entirely on the filling, which is the heart of the chocolate experience. It delivers a rich, intense, nutty flavour. The Praline filling itself is generally made from finely ground roasted hazelnuts, giving it a classic European nougat or Praline taste. There you go. And that kind of tallies with the taste. It was absolutely sublime. All in all, we've tasted all 6 of those little squares, and I would say 5 out of 6 were absolutely exceptionally brilliant. So for me, Ritter Sport is one of my favourite brands when it comes to indulgence, when it comes to luxury, and it comes to taste. Thank you so much for tasting this with me. I can see that you agree on all fronts there, which is brilliant. But thank you so much for joining me on this fantastic tasting video. And let's keep on the lookout for more Ritter Sport selection mixes. Until then, I will see you again, my friends.